Each series, I think we learn a lot about each other and playing against teams and certain things they do. I think Detroit got us, tougher. Got us ready for Boston, and Boston being how great they are, pushing us to the max, being down and fighting back, and even for the first 4 games, and then Tatum going out, and then them even playing even more faster, and then moving the ball just a little bit more. I think that's even helping us for this next series, So I think just learning from each series, and it's all just helping us out for each team.
I know you said individually you were always confident, and Tibbs just said the same thing. What you accomplished before being in finals, before being a good part of it.
Yeah.
When you have moments like you had in the Boston series, saving games for the team, does that, when you're on a new team, does that add something to just the way you feel in the locker room about yourself and the way you feel about the team?
Maybe just the trust between my coaches and teammates. I think that's the biggest thing. Just trusting no matter on what side of the ball, offense or defensively. Just gain them trust for them, and know that they're confident, and it just gives me more confidence. So yeah.
What's the key for you guys to control their pace? And they're going to run, but what do you guys have to do to kind of maintain that?
Yeah, we got to run too. We got to get back. We got to communicate. I think transition defense is a lot, and we have to be really good at it. Because they pick teams apart. We're getting out. They share the ball, and they all move, play off each other. Just got to get back, transition, and talk to each other.
Mikal, they're really good at slipping screens. There are a lot of guys who are really good at that. You're obviously going to be involved in a lot of those actions in some fashion. What is it with them specifically that makes those screens so effective?
Man, I just think the randomness and the guard skill. I think it's a mix of everything. You got Tyrese, handling the ball, how crafty he is. You got Nembhard, how crafty he is, and pretty much everybody else that Siakam. I could go through the list of all the guards too. If you want me to name them, I can name every single one of them, and they're all crafty in their own way, and they're willing to be aggressive and willing to give up off the ball as well. So, when you play a team like that, where it's tough to put 2 on the ball because they'll make the right play every single time. That's how unselfish they are. Really well coached over there as well. So I think just that's what makes it so difficult. Is everybody's crafty in their own way, and they're all willing to one guy slipping out because he's trying to get his man open shot, but then that also creates maybe that guy getting an open shot that's slipping out. So I think them all being unselfish for one another makes it so difficult.
Siakam's really good on those too.
Yeah.
Because the nail, especially in the short roll.
Yeah.
Is that mostly disproportionately a communication sort of thing compared to other types of ways that teams run pick and roll? What is it that really has to step up from you guys in order to follow them there?
Yeah, I think just maintaining guarding the ball at first. The guy on ball. You can't be expecting a screen and getting out the way. I think you just guard the ball and a communication for the guy that's coming. You just got to talk to him, and so they got confidence so they know they're okay on ball.
What's the key? I know that you grew up a Sixers fan, but what are some of your memories of the Knicks-Pacers rivalries?
I think honestly the Reggie Miller thing. That's probably the most iconic thing. I think I know till the other day that they played each other 6 times, I think, in this, throughout the whole, battle. So I didn't know that, but I always just know the Reggie Miller, Reggie Miller and Spike. Always probably the biggest thing that I've seen growing up.
About stopping Tyrese, you guys held him pretty good during the regular season. What's the key to stopping him? Is it to make him go right? I mean, what is the key to stopping him?
I think just guard him as a team. You know what I'm saying? You can't. How great Tyrese is, you can't give him just gaps and let somebody be on the island. I think it's a team defense, and just got to show bodies. For all the really good, great guards, you always can't let them just play one-on-one and be by themselves, so they're crafty enough to find what they want to get to. So it's just showing bodies and defend them as a team.
When you've had to do it on other teams, is it frustrating to defend Jalen in that? I mean, it's not Giannis where he's just going to blow by you sometimes. Maybe you're beating him to the spot, you feel like you did the right thing, and then the Knicks 2 or 3 different other counter moves.
Yeah.
And you're like, I did everything right, and he still scored on me.
Yeah. I think that's toughest thing about JB guarding him throughout the years is I think about how I guard and how I will guard him. I just feel uncomfortable sometimes because the shots that I'm willing to give up against him if I'm guarding him is the shots that I know that he likes. So it's like that weird, I know a lot of coaches will say it's like we'll live with that shot, but when you're guarding that guy, you know him and you know his game and how much he works on his game and what spots he loves. It's tough to just let the guy, just keep shooting those shots, and that's when, those other counters come because then you don't want him to take that shot. Then he sets you up for something else. So, yeah, I'm happy he's on my team, basically is what I'm saying, because that annoying dude right there, I'm happy he's on my team.
You don't complain. You're not one of the guys that complains to the rest that much, but when you're playing against a team that gets so out in transition, they can kill you in transition, is that an emphasis for you guys? Like, let the referees alone, because if you're complaining to them, then you get killed on the other end.
Yeah, for sure. That's a big thing. It's transition. That half a second you look and talk to the other ref, they're gone, and then they're 5-on-4, and all of them making the right decision, and all of them shooting it really well, and just all of them making the right play. So you can't give them no type of advantage like that. So you just got to get back. Obviously you might feel away, but you got to be smart with it. Maybe when there's a timeout, you go talk to the ref and see maybe whatever you thought happened or something. But during live play, because then that's just feeding right to their game, and they're gonna get open looks, and that's what they want.
Last one.
Kelly, before your club for behind wins, was there one of them that gives you guys this confidence? Because I think it's 7 or 8 wins in the playoffs, you've been down in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And what kind of confidence does that give the team? What kind of, it doesn't seem like you guys have any more panic if you're down.
Yeah. I go off one. I'll probably just say in Detroit. I think because that was the beginning of it. I think we're down at some point in the fourth, maybe like. No, I think it was in Detroit. Yeah, opener 2. Yeah, that was a big one with Cam in that fourth quarter. That one, but I think on the road, maybe we was down, maybe like 6 or 7. Like a couple minutes left, and they kind of went on that little run at home, and the crowds just say, all right, maybe if they get one more stop or 2 more stops, like they could pretty much win the game. And us just not being worried about being down, we just know just one possession at a time, and 7 points in 2 minutes, that's tough. That you miss one shot, they come down, get a 3 or a layup, it's going to look a way different game. So I think just that was probably the one I think of, and just knowing that, we being down no matter what the circumstances, no matter how much time is left, that we always could find a way. And I think, like you say, even game 1, we know that we was confident, but I think that road game really showed that, okay, like we can, no matter how it's going, like we can always finish the game off right.